Hey guys, welcome to my thoughts, my first look, not real thoughts on the game, I haven't beaten it or anything. My first thoughts on Metro Last Light. Now, I played a bit, again, I didn't play the full thing, I didn't play fully of Metro 2033, I watched two people beat it, my brother and a YouTuber, beat Metro 2033, and, no, it was always an interesting series. Actually, I have something to mention at the end. Remind me to mention that little thing I just mentioned at the beginning. Yeah, thanks. Metro Last Light, it's cool because you have, the way that it works is that it's give me a second to try this word. Post-explosion war stuff that cause nuclear waste stuff. That definition of that word. Anything. I can't pronounce that word right now. Anyway, it's very cool. It takes place in Russia, and you play as this character from. It's this sequel to Metro 2033, like I said, and you play as the same character. But it goes. There are lots of endings in Metro 2033. There's a good ending. There's a bad ending. There's little tiny cut endings, and this runs off the bad ending when you decide to. I have to tell. So this is a spoiler right here. Spoiler. At the end of Metro 2033, you have there are choices and stuff that lead you up to a good ending, bad ending, and basically what happens is that you either don't or do basically send a nuclear missile at these things called the Dark Ones. And they're like these psychic beings, and they're actually good guys, and you can choose to save them and stuff. But in this ending that they're going off of, because really there can't be another game, but they do go off the good ending, they have to go off the bad ending to make a new game. But anyway, this is when he chooses to nuke them. And he kills them all, but one. A little guy gets a little tiny dark one gets away, and he's seen, and that's when your friend comes back to you. I don't want to say his name, one, because I don't remember it exactly. It's not Yuri. That's the only Russian name I can think of right now. So anyway, I don't remember what his name is. I feel bad because I like that guy. Anyway. He comes to you and he's just like, hey, there's a dark one. You talk to dark ones. They like you. Let's go find them. But then this one remembers that you nuked them. That's the intro. I played a little bit more into it. I don't know if I got like halfway through the game. Probably not. Maybe at least a quarter, but maybe half. I don't know how much chapters are in that game, how much areas, whatever. But I played a lot of it, and basically you start out. They're like, hey, you have all these, and give you all these cool guns. And then basically you lose them before you can use them that often. But I think it was just like a training aspect, so then you start finding guns and stuff, and the guns are cool because there's the SMG, there's the assault rifle, there's the sniper rifle, there's the little airsoft one that you have to pump with air, you have to charge your flashlight. It's very survival-like and it's very interesting because there's two kinds of ammunition. There's the random rusty ammunition that everyone uses, but then there's the military, like golden rounds, which people use for money. And if you get survival, like if you run out of ammo, you can switch to your money rounds. Sometimes people do it by accident, and they're like, oh no, how did I do that? I just shot like thousands of dollars away. I don't know if you ever get $1,000 ever in that game, at a time, unless you just choose not to buy anything. But anyway, that's random thought. And it's cool. It's very survival, and it's very interesting. It's based off the Metro books. I believe the books came out first, to my knowledge. I didn't read them. I think I've looked into them, but I know of Metro. Metro it's been known of. People know about it. People hear about it. So my first thoughts of it is that it's worth giving it a try if you like apocalyptic games, kind of like games like Borderlands, Rage, zombie games. This doesn't have any zombies, but that's an apocalyptic world. Anything like Last of Us. If you like those kind of themes, this is a good one to try. Because it's first person, like, you have to wear gas masks whenever you're outside of the metro, which is, you know what a metro is, train stations, underground, subway stuff. And basically when you're outside, when you're on the surface, you have to wear a gas mask because it's, like, it poisons you and it kills you. And you have to you only have certain amounts of time with the air, and it's super cool, it's super interesting. It always keeps you on your toes because you're like, do I have enough air? Do I need to go downstairs? Go find do I need to get down? And it usually keeps you on a storyline trail, so it's not that hard to like survive. It's not like free roam, but you have to keep time. Like you have a watch that tells you how much time of air you have left for you to change it, and it doesn't kill you immediately. It kills you like it hurts you, and you hear like you start hearing him like hyperventilating and stuff, and you're like, oh, I need to change my air. You also could wear your gas mask like random times. You just like keep it on, and you're like, oh, I better take it off. Sometimes it's, and you want to do that because it'll get damaged, and then you're like, oh, it's broken, and now it's useless because it'll break to the point where you can't use it. So you want, and then you could find new masks to switch it with, or you could find more air, find more ammo, find better guns, different shotguns, different snipers, different SMGs or assault rifles, different pistols. Upgrade them, put a barrel, put a giant silencer on your shotgun. It gives you different, and it allows you to play either like stealthily or tactically or just running and gunning. You could try all those kind. It allows you to play all those kinds of ways. Sometimes there are points where you're like, oh, I kind of have to be stealthy, and there's points where you kind of have to be, or where you kind of just have to run it, just get through it. Sometimes it just happens to be like that. So, if it's kind of like, what's a game I can think of where you have a little bit of choice in when you play? What's the game I'm thinking of? It came out a little while ago. It's an assassin game. I can't think of it for the life of me right now, but I'll probably think about it later. It gives you choices. It gives you choices to play the way you want to play the story the way you want to play it, but you're still going down that storyline as. I can't think of his name. If I could think, I'll think about it sometime. That angers me that I can't think of his name. He's such a cool character though. He doesn't talk too much, but you hear him like every time it switches mission, like whenever you switch a mission, like you go into a different area, there's a loading screen that shows like the metro map of where you've gone so far, and the deeper you go into the metro, that's how you can tell like how far you're into the story. And he reads a little diary slip of like what's like kind of like transfer like what his thoughts about what's going on right now, like, oh, this guy blah 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 blah, this is what I think about it, and this is what I'm probably gonna have to do, or this is my reaction. And then like random statement that kind of like foreshadows the next mission, that kind of stuff. And it's interesting, it's cool. You can find lore in the books and the game previews. You can find messages and papers around. You find cool stuff. It's a very, very interesting game. It's got that strictness to it, but it has that bit of freedom for you to play the way you want to play it. Play him the way you want to play him. God dang, I was gonna say his name and I can't think of it. I'm sorry if you're a Metro fan, you're like, oh, you idiot, this, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't think of it right now. I haven't played it in a while. I returned that a long time ago. I said I was gonna do that a while ago. I haven't even. Oh, I totally forgot I was gonna do this. And if I've already done it, then not well. This is a new version of it that I'm just gonna switch it out with or something like that. God dang, I can't think of his name for the life of me. But it's Russian. It's cool. If you like first person shooters, then you might like it. You might want to give it a try. If you like apocalyptic games, I mispronounced that. I know, whatever. You might want to give this a try. If you like Russia or Russians, you might want to give this a try because there's a whole Russian game. Sometimes there's Germans in it. It's fun. It's interesting, and it's got an interesting story. I hope I can rent it again and actually finish it. So I hope you guys please give it a try. I'm not gonna rank it because again, it's my first thoughts. I haven't seen the whole game yet. And again, spoiler things, I'm gonna put spoilers and stuff. So, please give it a try. It's a great game. If you don't give it a try, no problem. So, that's the end of this video. This is probably one of my shorter videos I've ever made. So, thank you guys for watching. This is Lightning D27, signing off.